the 7th of April becomes the first day of charging to go through the Blackwall tunnel.
Oh, listen.
But you say that it's out. Who filled out the petition?
I did actually. I did.
Right. I guarantee
that is a joke.
There was enough people that didn't, and now it's coming to. We're going to be paying money to go through the Blackwall tunnel
and the Silver Link.
Yeah.
And you have to pay to go in and pay to go out.
Each
journey.
Each
journey. £4 one way, £4
But you have
out
to
way.
give them props though. They came out with this wicked strategy. And like I said, it's all about business. And lately I've been sitting back and looking at these little kind of business models. I'm like, I should have clocked onto this much sooner. They have said that if you register to vote, auto-pay, to register for auto-pay, put a card onto the system, instead of it costing you, let's say it's £5.50, it'll be £2.50 or whatever the case may be. You have to think of it this way. If 99% of the people do that, that's guaranteed money they're going to get. Rather than the, 1,000 people that go through, don't pay, and then now you have to chase them up, you have to do this, you have to do that. So we rather get less of a guaranteed return than get the full amount, but less of the full amount. And once you've registered, you're never going to take it off. You leave it there forever. So when they bring up their price, it's now no longer 150, it's £3, it will just automatically...
Remember when congestion charge was a £5?
Yeah. Yes.
But Miss Truth, I know you're like nosebleed, you live in the nosebleed area.
Nosebleed.
You're going to have to...
Exactly.
If you don't commute in, you're going to have to take that journey. How would that affect you?
Listen, I mainly take transport due to the fact of preparing, because I cannot be doing that. Petrol is ridiculous price anyway, right? So to pay for me to drive in London, and that's not even West End, it's basically South East London, that is foolishness.
You never told me she was
completely.
So snobby. Not even West End.
But it's not.
What was so special about West End? You know, I take this personal.
It's not special. It's not. Listen, I'm South as well. I'm South.
You know what?
I'm a South woman, yeah. But I'm saying, it's not. Soon you're going to tell me we got to pay to go into Croydon. We got to pay to go into Wembley. We got to pay to go
into. They're going to pay me to go to Croydon.
I think they're trying to pay you to come out of Croydon.
We're going to have to pay to drive through. Like, because look at the ULEZ and all of that. Mm-hmm. That messed up a lot of people with their cars and stuff like that. I'd rather you just tell to people, listen, we don't want you to drive. We'd rather you take London Transport, or rather ride the bicycles and all of that. Then if that's the case, fine, I'll give up my car. But you can't, every minute is you got to pay for this, you got to pay for that, you got to pay for this. And it's kind of like you're leaving people with a choice of that, can I afford to drive?
They're pushing you into a corner, right?
They're pushing you into a corner. So for me, I'd rather you just be honest and say, look, we want less cars on the road, and this is what it is. So unless you've got these criterias, then you should have a car. If not, then you don't.
Have you got, are you willing to have a conversation with your employer to say, considering travel's going to go up, are you willing to fund part of that? Is that a conversation that you'd be willing to have?
It would be a conversation, but it'd be a pointless conversation. Not because of my employer. Like, I feel that I work with, they're quite helpful and supportive to their staff. And it's why I've been there 6 years almost. But I think the education system, there's no money in it. So they've cut like budgets across
there's no money in the education system.
I'm itching right now.
There's money, but there's no money.
I just smash up everything.
I'm itching right now. Because you know the education system is one of the only industries where you get a pay rise every year.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
So let me not expose the thing here.
No, you're right.
We can calculate your earnings right now. We're like,
no.
And 9 weeks a year, we're just going to pay you for that. Don't watch that.
No, stay at home.
Stay at home.
No, you're right. In that sense, you're right. And we are fortunate to be in, I'm fortunate to be in a job
so there's money.
Listen, it's coming from the government.
I didn't say where it's coming from, so there's money.
Oh my God. But what I'm saying, in that case, they wouldn't have a budget for...
So there's money.
For this paying kind of thing. They wouldn't. Because even like for like roles that we do in the school where we manage, every year they'll cut the budget. So certain things that you might think, okay, we want to do this with young
So do you get paid for those roles?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Yes is the answer.
Not a lot.
That should be a t-shirt.
Misuse is dodging and diving on some Matrix thing. Do you get paid for it? Not a lot.
Not a lot.
But not a lot.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Shut your mouth.
Just enough.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Yeah.